Alright guys, Miss Monserrati here with Chapter 12, Lesson 1, Homework Helper, or I'm your homework helper, and here's a more homework helper. So, homework helper, right? They like to give us an example so we can see what we're doing. There's a postcard, greetings from Hutchinson, Kansas. That's funny, I was just teaching online and I was looking back and I found my Kansas sticker. I bought it when I was in Kansas over winter time. It says Kansas, as American as it gets, right? It's the middle state, right in the heart of our country. They even say that, it's the heart of our country. Anyway, name the polygon used to form the greeting card shown. How does the red does the red outline appear to be a regular polygon, right? So I go over here, I'm looking at the shape that's on the outline in red, right? And hopefully you know the shape. You'd call it you're right, rectangle. Nice job, guys. And is it regular or not regular? You're right, it's not regular with my Dora the Explorer, right? This side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. Right, sometimes I show you that these sides are equal by putting a line here and a line here to show you this line's equal to that. And since I have a whole different set of sides here, I would do two lines here to show you this one's equal to that side. And so the polygon has four sides, right? I could also call it a quadrilateral, or I could call it a rectangle. Or I could call it a parallelogram, right? Two sides are parallel, all the sides are parallel, two sides are parallel. It's a parallelogram. It could have lots of different names, right? Sometimes I could call myself Maya. I could call myself Miss Monserrati. I could call myself teacher. I could call myself mom. I could call myself daughter. My dad calls me pumpkin. I don't know. I could have all kinds of different names. The polygon has four sides. The top and bottom sides appear to be slightly longer than the other sides. It is a quadrilateral. It is not regular, right? All the sides have to be equal for it to be regular. It has to be congruent for it to be regular. Name each polygon. Determine if it appears to be regular or not regular. My first one, I'm going to count my sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? A six-sided figure. I call it a hexagon. And it is a regular because I could see that all these sides are the same length. My next one, this one, right, our basic shape, three-sided, I call it three. Even in German I say three, triangle, right, it has three angles. And I could see that these sides, even without getting my ruler, I could tell this side is shorter, these sides are a little longer. So I'm going to say not regular, irregular. Oops, sorry, I'm not going to do not and a double negative would make it positive. So I'm going to say not regular. All right, and down here, pause it if I'm going too fast for you. Fill in the blank with each correct word, with the correct word to complete each sentence. A polygon is a blank figure made up of line segments that do not cross each other, right? When my line segments do not cross each other, I say that they are closed. Sorry, I'm trying to find if it was on our thing here. On our original. They do not cross each other. A polygon is a closed figure. So a polygon is a closed figure. A regular, sorry, I'll read it again. A polygon is a closed figure made up of line segments that do not cross each other. And number 4, a regular polygon is a polygon with blank sides and blank angles, right? A regular polygon, all the sides have to be equal and their angles have to be equal. Another word for equal is a regular polygon is a polygon with congruent sides and congruent angles. So I'm going to use the word congruent. If things are congruent, they are the same, they're equal. So, new word for you. Maybe you've heard this word before. Congruent means equal, the same, lo mismo. I don't know why we can't just say equal, but we like to use different words. All right, pause it if I'm going too fast for you. Sorry, I know I'm going fast, but I'm recording it and you can pause. So, and I have so much more stuff to do after this. Sorry. Okay, my next one, number 5. Which of the polygons appear to be regular? Right? There could be one, or there could be more than one. That's why they put the S there. They're not helping me out here, that I know there's just one polygon that would be regular here. So I need to find which polygon would be regular here, right? I don't know. This side looks longer than these sides. I could get out my ruler just to double check if I could find it. I lost my ruler. Oh, there it is. So, right, I'm like, oh, those sides look very similar. So I'm going to get my ruler here. I could see that's 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to measure right here. Oh, it's only 1 inch. So I know these are not equal sides. I might, right, and it said which, so I might put A and B together. That would be, right, it looks like that would be all the same size, right? I could tell because it looks like it's a square. Let's see, is it a square? 1.5, 1.5. So I could tell if I put A and B together, right, I would have 2. Nope, not going to work. Okay, so my 1 here, I could see there's a square right there. And I know squares are always regular. So I'm going to put D. And I don't know if you see any other ones, let me know, but that was the only one it looks like to me. I could keep measuring and see, right? I could see, oh, this one's longer than that. This is longer than that. This one's longer than those sides. This one's longer than those sides. So, nope, just D. So I don't need the S, right? Which polygon? What polygons are represented in the tanagrams? So I see lots of different shapes over here in my tanagrams, right? Tanagrams, I build them by putting different pieces together. So I could see over here I have triangles, right? Triangles, there's a square, there's a parallelogram, but I'm going to say I have triangles, and I'm going to use my generic word for 4-sided shapes, right? All 4-sided shapes are quadrilaterals. Oops, that's an E. All right, keep on going. Congruent figures have the same size and shape. Which polygons appear to be congruent? Right, I'm looking over here, see which ones look that they're the same size, A and B, right? I could say A, and I'll write the word and B. And I'm going to put a semicolon to separate if there's any other ones that look the same size. So I'm going to guess C and E, sorry, I'm yawning. C and E also look like they are congruent. Sorry, I should double check with Bart, right? Before I do this, I should double check and make sure and measure it. Yep, even though they're not all the same size, I could see it, right? This, let's see, yep, 1/2 inch, and let's see here, 1/2 inch, and I'll do my last side, right? I got to measure 3 sides, 1/2 inch, and I think I already measured that side. I'll measure this one, 1/2 inch. So I could tell they are congruent. C and E are the same sizes. All right, next one, number 8. Name the polygon used to form the front of the tent shown. Determine if it appears to be regular or not regular. The front of the tent is a triangle. Look at this little squirrel roasting a marshmallow. So cute. All right, and now I would measure. I could tell these sides look longer to me than this one, but let's measure just to make sure. All right, so I could see it's a little, it looks like it's almost exactly 1.5 again. And I'm going to look over here. Oh, no, it's not even 1. So I don't need to measure the third side. These sides aren't equal. It's not going to be regular, right? All 3 sides have to be equal. So I'm going to put a semicolon to separate my answer part from first part from the second part, and I'm going to say they are not regular. And my next problem, make sense of problems, explain why the figure is not a polygon, well, it has round parts to it, right? It is not line segments. And it asks me, explain why the figure is not a polygon. I'm going to say, this figure is not a polygon because there's a lot of different ways I can write this. Because it is not made up of, I'm going to say straight lines, right? It's not made up of straight lines. It has curvy lines, not a polygon. Over here, my last problem, number 10. So pause, right? If I went too fast, you're like, slow down, just pause it. Which of the I'm fast, I'm 51, I've been writing a long time. Which of the following figures is a polygon? Right? So, only one of these is a polygon. Circle, not a polygon. Round, not a polygon. Polygon. Open and crossed over, definitely not a polygon. So my correct answer is C, is my polygon. Done. And it was fast. Yay, only 11 and a half minutes.